All right, let's talk about some very exciting news. Part of All-Star Weekend will be a 3-point shooting contest between Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionescu. I'm really excited about this, and we've talked about this on the we've sort of half jokingly, but also half seriously talked about like part of what catapulted the NBA to new heights was the racial dynamic of Magic versus Bird, in addition to how good it was on the court. We talked about that with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. But let's be honest, the other big war in sports or in society or whatever that gets everyone fired up is a gender war. And here's something I want to throw out there. Because I don't think people understand what a big deal the Battle of the Sexes was, people who are our age, right? My mom and my aunt kind of sat me down and explained it to me. And then as I've gotten to know Billie Jean King, read her autobiography, all this other stuff, I understand it. When she played Bobby Riggs, 50 million people watched that on television. 90 million people watched that worldwide. It was it's the only thing that's not the Super Bowl that's in the top list of most watched broadcasts of all time in America. 30,000 people bought tickets to the Astrodome to see that. It's still the most attended tennis match in the history of the sport. If that happened today, we would have the Battle of the Sexes 2 through 100 lined up year after year after year after year. They'd figure out a way to do it 4 times a year, then 6 times a year until we got sick of it. It didn't happen again after that. It's one of the most successful sporting events ever. He was older, but he was famously a chauvinist. So you had that like it was being promoted as
there.
Yeah. But it was really on the line. Like it was part of the catalyst for getting Title IX passed. Billie Jean King, there was a sexist broadcaster who was gonna be on the game, and she said if he does it, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna have this dude up here who doesn't think women should play sports. Oh, she beat his ass.
Oh, love that.
So
I need to watch that.
My intro to that is this. I saw the immediate reaction I saw to the announcement of Steph versus Sabrina was, like there's going to be, if he wins, there's going to be so much red meat for sexist people, whatever. Here's what I'd say. All that shit is happening anyway. Let's get some actual ball. You know what I mean? Like, this is great. I love this. I love how competitive she is about it. I love that he's being competitive about it. I think this is wonderful. It's the first All-Star event I've been excited about in a while.
Mm-hmm. And there's the fact that Sabrina might just beat his ass. Like she set the record, for the most 3-pointers in the 3-point contest. So yeah, this ain't just no lackey that's going out there. This is one of the greats.
I think she said she'd shoot from the NBA 3-point line too. She was like, I'll shoot from that line. You know what I mean? It don't matter. Let's go. But I think like it'd be weird for people to shit on her if she loses. Like she's not. It's like the greatest shooter of all time versus a great shooter. You know what I mean?
Like, bro, 99% of the NBA is losing against Steph in this.
You feel me? So, like, that'd be insane if they went that route. I mean, but yeah, I'm excited for it for sure.
Well, let's be clear. Like, the sexist trolls on the internet will shit on her if she wins. They'll shit on her if she loses. They'll shit on her no matter what. Like, that's what they do. But I don't think I don't think those people should be determining our programming. This should be something that Vinny and Maya can watch together and get excited about. This is something that people who aren't sexist trolls can get. It's a big storyline that's easy to graft yourself onto. And it's the kind of shit that should be happening at the All-Star game, right? It feels like what we talked about with the dunk contest. The dudes are kind of afraid to do it. The stakes are too high or whatever. It should be big stakes on dumb, fun shit. That's what the All-Star game is. It's supposed to be like you're in your neighborhood, in your city, the best kids getting together. Like, oh shit, this kid's playing on this kid's team, right? Like that's the feel it's supposed to have. And I think we've talked in the last couple of years about a lot of it falls short on that. And to me, this is a way to get it going. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be overly friendly and, sponsored, and maybe someone will drive a Kia across the court while they're doing it.
I think all of that will happen. All of that will happen. But when they start shooting, they ain't. No, they're enemies at that point. You know what I mean? And that's all we need. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little bit of shit talking before, and then some real fucking shooters going at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we'll get what we need regardless, even if they, make it hella corporate and, overproduce. But looking for a super offer for Super Bowl 58? DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered. New customers can bet on the big game and turn $5 into $200 instantly in bonus bets.
I know the line has been moving around a little bit, but as of right now, the 49ers are a couple point favorites. I know even if the 49ers were 20-point favorites, Mike would still be nervous watching that game.
Fact. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Jenkins. New customers can bet $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 58, with code Jenkins. The crown is yours.